Ayo. Here. Live. We live. We live. Yo. On my laptop. Oh. What up? Ken Jacob. Full monkey. Alright guys, we're back. We're back. I ran out of battery power. We got a nice stream in there. A little bit of fucking Cornwall a little bit of Cornwall rib fest action in there. What could I do there tomorrow? Just talk to people. Like, pose. I think I should just. I don't, I don't know, guys. Stage an insurrection against Tommy McKay. Yeah. That's all part of the fucking. All part of the fucking plan. The blue turned out pretty fucking good. Shocking blue. Turned out pretty fucking blue. Got it all, bud. Yeah. Summer Rain, what up? Yeah, we're going back to the blue. Recognizable. I got recognized a whole bunch today. They're all like 17, 18-year-olds, though. Like, what the I'll play. Hey, all. Mayor Fund. Yeah, so that only gets to me. Well, I mean, it gets to me right at enough time. Enough time. It helps. It helps. Before Mayor Fund, I got rent. I rent. Next month, rent should be good though.
Daniel Tryhard donated £20 through Super Chat. My actual fave, your booty I crave.
Very graceful and generous. Much appreciated. Atomic Chronic. Wow, a rare chat appearance from Atomic Chronic. What is up? We went to Rib Fest today. Okay. I ain't the richest motherfucker, okay? So I can't really indulge, okay? I could have ate twice what I ate there. But okay, I spent $25 on a half rack of ribs and some fucking beans and some fucking coleslaw, okay? It was a 7 out of 10 at best, okay? Sauce was delicious. Wasn't fall off the bone. It was like half-ass fall off the bone. Okay. Bull Monkey, there was a nomination fee to become mayor of $200, okay? First, I must collect 25 signatures to endorse the nomination, okay? I've got 5. I know I've got 6. I've got 6 now, okay? 6 proper ones. I've got 8 more on the fucking, like, I just got to go to their place and pick it up. So that's 14. That'll leave us 11 away from from nomination. Nomination day is August 19th, but I'd like to have it in well before in case there's any problem. Just in case they have a problem with me being on. My roast that I cooked, yeah, and that was under $25 for that roast for real. It was a $20 roast and 4 potatoes and like a bunch of celery and some gravy mix. So it was right around the same price, and that fed like that could have fed 3 people easily. You were messing with me, George Wallace. Here's the thing: I got like 600 or 700 mods. Like, sorry to people who aren't mods. It's just that George Wallace complains about the mods all the time. So, okay. You're just trying to unhide the people who've been unjustly hidden in my channel? Is that what you're implicating? Implying? Alright, we're all good. We're all good. All good. All good. Muddy Mud Skipper, what up? Whatever, dude. I check my mod list. I would check my ban list every once in a while. If I see people in there I don't recognize, I just unban them. Whatever. It's 11:11 right now. That was the first thing I said to Ariana Marie was, "You are my actual fave." Why I put that lyric. I didn't necessarily crave her booty at first. She does have a nice booty. Got some pretty good fishy scenes, whatever. But whatever. She's my actual fave. That's cool. Alpha Dog's a good movie. When my phone died, it went actually to 0% as I plugged it in, and cool. No, the beard is not for color. I could go to a bar tonight. Like, I don't think it takes that long for my phone to fucking charge up. What's going on at that bar? Is it a fucking band there tonight? Did I film a live band? Yes, I filmed. Landon can say whatever he wants. Anybody can say whatever they want about Frosty. Just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. I'm out here for you to say something. It is kind of old and creepy. Well, I don't know about old and creepy, but there was a lot of older people there. There's a lot of older people there. But yeah, it's kind of weird that like I'll say it's kind of weird that like 17 and 18-year-olds are fucking recognizing me in public. Okay, kind of weird. That's not the age demographic that I necessarily thought. Like I marketed myself like 18 and over in my Facebook ads. Whatever. No, I've never dyed my beard. The purpose of the hair is just to bring attention. Okay, blue works best. Kind of matches my eyes. Kind of. This blue is a little bit different than the blue I had before. I think the blue I had before was after midnight or something, maybe. But it worked. Green beard and blue hair. I still have some green hair, some green dye left. Actually, some electric lizard. Manic. No, though. Too much. I need to trim my beard. I'll get some of this white out of there. As the weird cunt off YouTube. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And then like them taking selfies and stuff with me, that's like free promotion. Inspiring the youth to take meth. I hope not. I hope not. Shit. Guy needs a wool. I'm kind of still hungry though. You put MSG in that shit? You just eat a bowl and oatmeal? Very gross. MSG in the sauce and the spice both. Probably something. I don't know. I wasn't that full at all though. Like I ate that meal and I was like, I could eat more. $30 for a rack of ribs for 12 ribs. That's $2.50 a rib. Really? I make my own ribs. That's the average price for ribs. Uh, $30 for a rack? Yeah. I mean that's tax included. That's tax included. So technically they're like 27.50 or something, or like $26 or $27. Suppose that's average price. St. Hubert's is about that price. Oh, Grand Hefe, what up? Find a rural ass rec summer festival. They probably roasting whole pigs. Yeah. There is that. There's. Okay, so here's an event that's coming up next weekend. Okay, I don't know if you guys want me to go to this. If you guys wanted me to go to this, we need to do a donation goal. But it's the Maxville Highland Game, and this is a drunk fest. And I would need to find someone to drive me out there and be willing to do this with me because I can't get out there myself. And I need someone to do this with me. Like it's just a drunk fest. It's a drunk fest, but still, I need money to buy for the beer tent. The beer tent's where the action is. Andre Ball, what up? These are cigarillos that were provided to me from like Tupac. Very flavored. Yeah, half a rack is $18. But six, that's $3. That's $3 per rib. That's what I bought today. And then I paid $5 for coleslaw and beans on top of it. But they were good. The beans and the coleslaw was good. And there's no complaint. You know, like I'm not complaining about food. Food was good. Who's playing Rib Fest on Sunday? The headliners are the Chesterfields, which is very interesting because the Chesterfields, I played in a battle of the bands when I was like 17 or 18 years old again. Okay, and these guys like they went on to do different things musically and blee 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 blee. But now they're older than I am, and they're back doing this cover band, the Chesterfields, which is fucking hilarious. And they're making more money than me probably. Are they? I don't know, but whatever. It's like a hobby for them, but they get booked to all these city events because they play fucking covers. I'm not appropriate for these type of events. Math Army. Type while you can. The mods here act like filtering. Yeah, so I played at the pig roast thing. I played at when I was in high school. There's another fair. There's another fair. Like there's a lot of little fairs around here. I forget what it's called, but we played there and there was like pig roast. I feel like I want to fucking party or eat or something. Should I just go like, eat a pizza. Save my money for tomorrow. Oatmeal. Band check, Brian. Do you band check because you have another alt nickname that you think you might have got banned under? You just switch your nicknames to double check. Vodka and coffee. Hmm. I think there'd be shenanigans. Fucking, I'm still hungry. I gotta eat a pizza. What was it? 24%. I'll eat some more. I scarfed those down. I didn't eat anything today except for a Snickers bar and an energy drink before I went to Rib Fest. I didn't want to spend fucking that guys. We might have to go pulled pork for the rest of the weekend. Well, pulled pork and a pulled pork meal is like $17. No fries there. maybe. 155. Have fun, Frosty. Stay safe and got banned. Oh, somebody was fucking around. Meat smoker Donald go. Well, we gotta have a grill. Got a little charcoal grill. Cook it there. A little piece of meat. Nancy is like in love with the roast side. He wants. This morning I woke up and she's like, "Can you go to the Walmart and buy another piece of meat and cook that and get some carrots too this time?" And I was like, "I got shit to do today," but she wants that meat, and like that means I'll eat for free. You know? Why would I need ribs? It takes 4 hours to cook it. I mean, I guess I can leave it here. Democracy for Dummies. It shows how aspiring politicians how to run for office with little or no money. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe I will check that out. What? Wait, Tupac. What are you saying? Wait, Tupac. Should I head back down your way or what? I was thinking about getting a pizza. I need to eat. I need to eat. All I ate is one meal today. I need to eat. I ran for the good green party. NDN Inc. What up? What's up with the blue hair? Okay, so I am follically challenged, and I have resorted to dyeing my hair as a attention grabber. Back in 2018 is when I first dyed it. I've done some different colors recently. Shaved it off a couple times, whatever. But yeah, generally it's just to get attention. It kind of matches my eyes. But today I did shocking blue, which is not as matching on my eyes. Take the high road easy. Like a grilled cheese. Here's the thing: can go get ribs tomorrow, or I can spend that $25 on like 4 days worth of groceries at least. Stupid when you're poor. Only grilled cheese, bro. cheese. I think it's just regular hunger. What the fuck is that? It's grilled cheese. Here, Tom. Here is tip, Mr. Rosie. Stop being spamming asshole. What are you talking about? Oh wait. What kind of cheese? It is marble cheddar. Festival parking lot. Just yeah. Whatever. Oh, my grilled cheese, salt and pepper, man. I dropped by and go too. Interesting. I need math. 1 week of work, 1 weekend of work ahead. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Hell yeah. Good call. Thank you for your input. I think you're right. Keep watching to see if I ever do clean it. You guys clean it right now? Come on, clean it right now. It's not even my responsibility. The kitchen's my landlord's. I do the dishes usually. My sandwich. Okay. Hitting up the pot store for shred tomorrow? Probably not. I think he's off the subs. Whether I'm running for mayor or not, I need to ease the sub. Weed is mildly like affecting my productivity, I think. Mayoral. Whew. I just want to like drink sugary drinks right now. Smoke cigarette. Love to eat a big bag of Tostitos and salsa con queso. $10. Like $10 to do that. Shreds? Shred is like a brand name for I guess it's called pre-milled weed or pre-ground weed. So it's not supposed to be like just shake, grind it up, but it's a little bit cheaper. There's a brand that calls their shit shred. No, they say it's buds, and I get high off of it. They say it's buds with no stem. I'm gonna roll a cigarette butt joint right now. Here, you guys can watch how I do this. Okay, from the start. Here we go. Take a cigarette from my ashtray. It's been smoked earlier throughout the day, probably. I empty it out onto my table. It's a perfect how-to video, guys. Okay. This next one. Try and get ones that have a little bit more tobacco left in it. I've never been in jail. I'm hoping some of these are from my pack earlier that I had. I think they are. I think that some of these are Pall Mall tobacco. So we hit the jackpot today, guys. I smoked cigarettes here all night last night while I was doing laundry, and I clearly didn't smoke all of them. That's enough. $3. $3 for a fucking cig joint. That could be good. Let's break it up a little bit there so we don't get any clump. No? Okay. Take a random rollie that we just find laying around anywhere. Okay. And we straighten that out a little bit there. Okay. Throw that tobacco in there. Butt tobacco. Some people prefer with a filter. Some people prefer without, you know. I generally like to put a filter in there, you know. Filter out the filtered madness, the filtered goodness of it. Forgot I'm fucking monetizing the stream. I don't know if it's okay to do this. Whatever. I'll throw a filter in there. Can't find one, so forget about the filter. Oh, I don't have a lighter. I don't have a lighter. Sorry guys, I gotta heat up for a bit. So that grilled cheese hit the spot. I feel like I should just get high for the rest of this weekend. Thanks for subscribing, Trader Tom, by the way. I feel like I should get high for the rest of this weekend. No, I shouldn't. Bad habit. Part that you fucking roll, bite it off, pull it off. Wish. What's I getting high on? Nothing. Smoke the tobacco. What was it? To go back out on the city of Cornwall tonight. I don't know how to fucking pick up this stream. Fuck, wait. So 20 people come in here to troll me. Well, I don't think that many people active in chat. Right now, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people active in chat. The rest of the people are just watching me. They're probably sharing me in some like kind of Discord server. You know? Chatting with their friends. Probably watch me together with her fucking boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Cuddling on the couch watching Frosty, right? Frosty and chill, bro. There's probably 3 people Frosty and chilling, right? You've been chilling. So I might recommend perfect love making music this evening. It might be No Try, No Make, No Baby Tonight. My Fake Break album. Classic. Especially if you're thinking about getting an abortion after. You might want to listen first. Good times for life. Am I on the black car? No. I'm on a little bit of alcohol. We had a couple drinks here. We had a few bigger drinks at White Tupac's house tonight. I smoked a little bit of weed tonight. So, Lab Diamond, what up? Too high to chat, that's right. Right. Hmm. Drew. 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 It look like a normal day tomorrow. There's 2 things I need to do. Things, and then eating it. Oh, kind of like talking about me on King Casino. What's King Casino? Kino Casino? What is it? Page B, thank you for subscribing. Jerry, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, guys? Should I just make a pot of coffee? No. Let me just give me a second. Oh, no drugs, guys. Drugs ain't happening. I'm see creepy. You know, you know. The fabulous Lily, bonsoir, ça va bien? My balls, real tan, bro. So we're just chilling here, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get high. Here. I mean, there could be things going out in the city. There could be people. There could be remnants of. There could be remnants of Rib Fest. Someone is spamming can't Captain Contents channel Sam live. No, not me. Who could it be? Who would do such a? My hair is blue. I dyed it today. Blue was like the pose. Thank you for subscribing. Laura Lulu, thank you for subscribing. Bismarck, thank you for subscribing. Um, Blue was the standard with MC Frosty for a long time. It was the only option for a long time. And then we shaved it, and then it started, and then like I started dyeing it a few different colors just recently, just to switch it up. But the intention has always been come back to blue. This is the first time I've done shocking blue. A little bit lighter than it was, but a little bit more whatever. Wow, Bismarck. Frosty won. I haven't been competing. S.J. S. Wasty. S.J. Wasty. I am not. I do not consider myself to be an SJW. Are you saying that based on my hair? We'll get like Antifa fucking vibe. Antifa related. If you sent me a few Carolina Reapers, will I eat them on stream? Hmm. I'm really kind of cautious about consuming anything that anyone sends me. Like, what if you try? What if you poison it and try and kill me? What if you? How do I? You're growing yourself, so they'll be full force strength. But who are you? That's the only thing that Kid Mark Eden. MC Frosty is live. Who would be doing such? I'd be able to tell. It would be traceable after I'm dead. I mean, would I eat them though? Okay, like let's okay. This is just paranoia. Okay, this is just the paranoia. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's why I'm cautious. You know, like that'd be an easy way to get me. It's like, oh, here, let me send you some free meth, Frosty. Put it with fucking like rat poison or some shit. Oh. But like, um, yeah, they'll know for the autopsy report. But will it like kill me just from eating it? Like just like naturally? Like, it won't be open, but you put them in the package first or whatever. What if you laced it with fucking strychnine? I don't have my Instagram on this computer, but okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Weirdo spammer. Who, me? There's only one person who spams my shit in other chats, okay? It ain't me. Right, what This spammer almost got me killed. Okay. They were spamming me when the Ukraine war broke out, and they got me docked, and they got me threatened. Somebody was threatening to come to my house or something. And I had an hour to apologize. Spamming. And it was me, so I apologize. I don't spam, bro. I pay for my advertising like a proper fucking person should. Okay? I'm probably the most legitimate advertiser on the IP. I don't bot. I don't do any of that shit. Like, sub for sub. Any of that shit. Spam. The closest thing I've done to spam is on Facebook, and that is simply sharing in group of music, but not even like repeatedly sharing the same thing, just sharing different pieces of content in different Facebook groups that are meant for that. I've so many. Audio cutting out? Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit here. I don't know. Is this better? I got filters going on here because you'll hear my fucking computer, bro. Here, is this better for you? Is that better for you? This is like that's no filters on or nothing. This is just normal, but see, you hear my computer when I'm not talking, right? So I had a noise gate on there. I think I had like a limiter on there too, or a compressor or something. You tell me what works better. I can't tell. All I know is you can hear my computer when I don't speak. This way. Hiss is okay. Maxwell's silver dildo. Why am I promoting myself? Well, I'm about to embark on a new journey here. Okay, which is running for mayor, but of my city, Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. But if you were referring to why I promoted myself, as I mentioned earlier, because that's how you get people. Thank you for subscribing, C. Yaramilo. That is why that's how you do it. That's how you get visibility, is through an act of promotion. Oh, that's not me. That's not me. I'm sitting right here. Yeah, like, I'm literally smoking my bong from my fucking cigarette. I don't got an octopus hands that I'm fucking running a fucking spam bot on the side of here. Okay. Why is someone else doing it? Probably to get the exact reactions of everybody who comes in here. Bridge B, what up? Frosty gonna be Bismarck. You heard you were live. See, that makes me suspicious, Bismarck. You subscribed 14 minutes ago. You already said Frosty won, and now you're acting like you're surprised that you're questioning it 14 minutes after the fact. Do they want a bond-smoking mayor? What's coming next? Here's the situation. We have a 38%. We got a 38% voting rate in the city. Okay, and I think that the potheads are just too lazy to go out and vote. So maybe once they see a prospective pothead mayor, because it's legal, perhaps they'll get off their ass and vote for me. Yeah, you totally got exposed, Bismarck. Yeah, you can unplug it, whatever you want there.
Which one?
Maybe the
Laptop?
maybe the bottom one, yeah. Sorry.
That's fine.
Here, I'll plug it in over here. Real talk, what up? Some came from Daka. I've seen that channel a couple times. Someone's saying I'm live. Yep, probably. I've been getting reports of it. They've got to be laughing it up. I know, I put the sub... Here, I'll take the sub mode off. Okay, I'll take the sub mode off, just so you can see what's up here. We don't need that. So it's 5 minutes sub mode though, so it's not that bad. Whatever. Here. I'm not even the one saying I'm live. I'm just sitting here live. Someone's saying I'm live. No, there's no need to wrench. Google Jessica Ranky and What? No. Low IQ Frosty. I should keep it sub only without a time limit. You can do that? That's not a bad idea. There is no, you can't do it. No. Sub if you want. Don't sub if you don't want to. The only reason I put sub only mode on is when there's fucking spammers. It's not actually to get subs. Done right. What up? No. I'm actually balding right in front of your eyes, Flat Ronnie. Okay? You've seen me long enough now that I'm actually balding now. Okay? It's not the blue hair. So I tied it back. And I've lost hair up here. It's true. Since I started streaming on YouTube, it's true. I've been balding. Now dye my beard neon orange and my mustache neon yellow. It would look good with my hair. I'm really apprehensive about dyeing my facial hair. However, it's getting more and more white. Maybe my beard will just be completely frosty at some point, and that'll work. Maybe I intended for that. Lots of guys go bald. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. I think I'm making the most of what I have, though. It's like such a topic of discussion, my hair. If I didn't have it, then that wouldn't be anything to talk about, would there? Frosty wins again. It's like, it's literally automatic content, right? To a low degree. To a low degree, blue hair is automatic content, no? Very low degree. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, we'll go 1.5. 1.5, just the fact that I have blue hair puts me above somebody with a regular color hair. Who's just like, if I was sitting here just looking into the camera, not saying anything or doing anything, and there was somebody else with normal hair color, you'd have to watch me because it's just more content, right? Yeah, exactly. 0.0056 at least. Embrace my looks. I create my looks. You like my crib? It's not really my crib. It's my landlord's crib. I just rent a room here. It's a good deal, though. Honestly, it's a good deal for where I live at. Like, full access to the house, pretty decent room. $457 Canadian. It's like 350 US. That's all included. It's all utilities included. It's internet included. Have I ever thought of shaving my ass and walking backwards? Not particularly. I shaved my asshole prior to macing my butthole recently. That's the only real shaving I've done. My ass. I sometimes gotta trim my lower back hair. It's pretty long right now, actually. Should wax that or something. Wax that ass. I am so lucky. Very good rent. Luck has to do with it. It's not the ideal situation, but I can survive. You want to trim my beard? Want me to trim my beard right now? I got my clippers out. Okay, I could use a little trim in there. Am I a troon? Please specify what a troon is. Canadian LD Live? 2,500. 2,500 for 1,600 square feet. So this whole house as a unit could go for, I don't even know, like rents went up. Like it could go from 1,600 to $2,000. It could. It really could. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, basement, living room, kitchen, garage, backyard, little patio, secondary shed. 1,600 to 2,000. ACs, like central air, you know, like. I'm not trying to grow my hair any different than it's growing. When it gets long enough, I'm going to try and cornrow it. I've cornrowed my hair before. I think that contributed to my current baldness. Do I know who spams? It's probably, if I had to take a guess, it's Daniel Tryhard. He's the only person I've known to spam for me before. I have not approved this spam, just so everyone knows. They're likely, when he was in chat earlier, he gracefully and generously donated $20, 20 pounds to me actually earlier. It's like probably 30 Canadian bucks. Maybe that was really him saying, "I'm gonna fuck with you tonight." Who knows? I appreciate his viewership though. How do we know what Flat Ronnie looks like? I don't think anyone knows. Does anyone know? You know what? I bet you somebody knows. I bet you there's another viewer of mine who knows what Flat Ronnie knows. I bet you there's Flat Ronnie, and I bet you there's someone out there who watches me who knows what he looks like. Grape Juice knows. She's not in chat too often, but every once in a while. I would consider her a casual viewer. Very casual. But she's been around when I've performed and stuff. So as long as people see me perform at some point, that's cool. There's no roaches. No roaches. Maybe ants. You might see some ants. Shave my beard. Trim my beard. I'm so docile. Right? That's a good word to describe me, no? Docile. You know, I'm not like in people's faces. Probably the HRT. It's affecting me. No, I don't take HRT. You have a baby lizard in the room, came through the AC, cannot catch it. So it's like an intruder. It's not a pet. That sucks. I seem intox. What the fuck does that mean? Intox. Not a pet. Intox. The fuck is that? Cool skullet. Pretty much. Did you notice it's blue? Tavo? Maybe you were actually complimenting it. I apologize. I apologize to taking offense to that. That might have been a genuine compliment. I'm getting major love in Kino Casino chat right now. Whoa, that's 2 people who have said it. It must be happening. What is Kino Casino? What do I have to? Should I what? Wait, in chat? In the Kino Casino chat? Wait, okay, all right. You appealed to my vanity. Okay, two people saying it. 2 people saying it. Strikes my vanity. Okay, strikes my curiosity now. First time could be a troll. Second time, you're never even in this chat anymore. Donator, imagine. So that must be happening. Okay, I'll go check it out. What's it? Kino Casino? I'm getting love? Oh, in Dhaka Dhaka? Is it Dhaka Dhaka? Is that Kino Casino? Channel? Dhaka Dhaka? It must be Dhaka Dhaka. Yoba snitches on AF. People spamming MC Frosty up and down chat. If I had to guess, it's Daniel Tryhard. He's just laughing it up right now. Morpheus, what up? Thank you. Dhaka Dhaka. Yeah, I've watched that channel before. I didn't really know what the hell was going on, but he's got a pretty big channel for sure. But he's got 2,000 people watching him right now. That's hilarious. Daniel Tryhard. It's gotta be. Daniel Tryhard came in with a dono. He's like, I'm gonna spam for Frosty. He's not gonna get killed on this one if I spam Daka Daka. He spammed fucking Ukraine war shit, and I got doxxed because of it. And it came down to some dude threatening me. Like, he was taking full credit for it. He was taking full credit for it the entire time. I had nothing to do with it. I think he thought he was promoting, because I was releasing like the Ariana Marie diss track around there. So I think it was just a coincidence. So he's like, oh, I might as well fucking go in some big channels. Anyway, it didn't work out so well. He fucking almost got me killed. Unsanctioned. Jesus Christ, what up? Yeah, Yabolinsky's looking for you. It touched some people the wrong way, and you can see there's a video, because I was streaming like 24 hours a day at that point almost. I was on a bunch of meth too, which compounded the fucking situation. Okay, guys, emotionally, I'm just saying. Those last 2 weeks of February, I was lit. And that happened right as I was I was lit. And so I stayed on a full, like, almost 24-hour stream and just ate all the shit. No, I don't believe in like, I'm kind of a pacifist, I suppose, in a way. I don't think violence is the answer. Blue hair matches blue eyes. Yeah, that's the original idea, but this blue is shocking blue. It's a little more shocking than my natural blue color with blue hair. Should I just make some coffee? I mean, like, in terms of, like, non-aggression, like, non-physical aggression, yeah. But, like, yeah. I guess I intend to sometimes hurt with words. But do words really hurt? What's a black wife beater? That's pretty basic level Frosty attire, I guess. It doesn't necessarily have to be black. It could be white. It could be whatever. But black seems to work. Words do hurt? Do they really, though? Like, or do we pretend that they hurt? Like, a word... Words... Yeah, I know for some people, but I'm just saying, it doesn't hurt... It hurts. I passed the test. Bro, I'm constantly tested. Okay, like maybe some people don't realize that, but being on stream and on like live is a constant test, okay? Here's the thing. I came into this with the worst. I came into this with meth. Guys. Everything leads back to meth. If you follow the trail of MC Frosty, it all comes back to meth, and I got no shame about that. And what else are you gonna say about me? That's what you guys use to, like, put down other people who don't do meth or, like, are suspect or who hide their addictions and shit like that. Like, it's fucking... Everyone, oh, yeah, narcissism. I am narcissistic. I admit to being narcissistic in certain ways and vain. I have a song called "I'm a Narcissist" as well, so I gotta throw that promo out when anybody brings up narcissism. It's called "I'm a Narcissist." It's on my Fake Break album. Feel free to check that out. Lead track. I wrote that song partially influenced by Landon a little bit because he would call me a narcissist. And, and because when we would hang out at that point, when I was like, so that was like my sixth, that was my fifth or sixth album in like a year and a half, or EP, but that was it was my second full length and my fucking like sixth or album release in like a year and a half. And when we would hang out, I would always be talking about myself. So the point of being narcissistic came up. Yard. I will admit, guys. I will admit that like having a younger generation recognize me in public. And knowing that I've put out some songs that could be misinterpreted, such as "I Like Meth." I know it's a pretty blatant statement to say in a song title, but if you actually listen to it, it tells both sides of the story, and it goes to "I hate meth" in the last chorus a few times, and I just hope people can make it that long in the song because it's pretty low prod, like lo-fi. No name, what up? Soon? But I believe in freedom. I believe in freedom, you know what I mean? So it's like doing that shit, doing drugs is part of that. If people want to do drugs, do drugs. But all I can do is educate people to my experiences and look as like sketchy as possible, and like maybe give a reason not to do drugs and like go get a college degree or something, even though it's a whole fucking racket and bullshit and pretty much obsolete. Like go follow your dreams. That's really that's another thing I try to like inspire people. Like I'm pretty satisfied with like my time that I'm spending on this earth right now. Like just, you know, I know that people are entertained by whatever I'm doing. Usually there's at least 4 people. That number doesn't usually go lower than 4 sometimes, and that's like, this is more people than would show up at a show right now. If I tried to book a show, there's more people watching right now than if I was to book a show. So I'm cool with that. 4 selfies, yeah, 3 or 4. I know, it's. I'm not trying to be a bad influence, okay? I Like Meth, and that I Like Meth is a diss track, dudes. It's part of a diss concept album. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I put myself in the first person of it. I also put myself in the first person of fucking back pages. Somebody in that band liked meth a little more than me. I'll tell you that. John Irvin. Yeah, name drop. I've been dropping the names. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of names in this upcoming campaign. I will be doing some, you know, live campaigning and shit like that, obviously. But I mean, I'm gonna basically be operating this campaign from my computer. Like the majority of the actions will be happening like through Facebook advertising and little clips and little like whatever. And plus, tickety clack. Clickety clack. typing, responding where I can, promoting it, fucking do, being hilarious, you know, putting a little selfie with my comment or something like that, like individualizing it for people. As long as this mayoral candidacy gives me an additional platform to push forward the message that I've been trying to fucking get through to people, which is that there are problems with the systems here, and I believe that they're oppressing people who fucking don't have the financial resources to handle shit. I think people, and like, this is obvious, right? This is obvious. That people in better financial positions get preference in the legal system, right? They get preferences from everything, right? Pretty much. The problem is, okay, there's reasons why people are in like low financial fucking states, okay? And you don't need that additional oppression to be able to come out of it. Maybe you do. I mean, like an album's worth of diss tracks against these motherfuckers. An EP against my sister, plus fucking Trolluminati against the cops. Like, I have to go at them hard, guys. Hard. And that's just one aspect of the campaign. It's going to be multifaceted. What's my story, MC? Says Tabo G. It's a long story, man. I'm 40. Okay? I first brought the MC Frosty name when I was like 16 or 17. When I was in a high school band, Biomass. We used to cover Jump Around by House of Pain. We were in a funk metal band, and I would jump on the mic. Anyways, I settled on MC Frosty because we used a Frosty the Snowman fucking Christmas ornament. We used Christmas decorations as our stage lighting because we're fucking poor or something. We weren't poor though, but. So where would you like me to go from there? I mean, that's high school. I made my first demo. I actually brought the MC Frosty name as a demo when I was 19 out of high school. First demo I made was the song Underground Delight, and another song I have called In My Dreams. And I made those with a keyboard as the drums, and I played the drums with like just hitting like a kick and a snare using Cakewalk on a Pentium 4 HP. I'm from Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. So those songs I made independently, very low budget, just practicing, and then I started a band called Countless Hour with my brother on drums, and I taught the bassist how to play bass. And we learned some of those. Actually, we learned all those songs together as a 3-piece, and then we added songs on top of that we kind of wrote together. A few more originals. I think we did some covers. We played a few shows. I sang and played guitar, and then that band broke up, and I kind of got out of the music scene. Sold my equipment, moved to Montreal, started selling cocaine, but was out of music, and then I lived a life of cocaine for like 10 years. So I guess that would be like starting when I was like 23. Played when I moved back to Cornwall. I lived in Montreal for like almost 3 years. Moved back to Cornwall, hustling. Also working. Moved to Ottawa. Problems. Moved back to Cornwall. I held jobs. Like I worked for fucking MBNA, Bank of America. Like they were bought out by Bank of America, and I did telemarketing in Cornwall and that kind of thing on the side. And then yeah, I got added to IP2 about 2 years ago. Yeah, so I moved to Ottawa. I moved back to Cornwall. Fell in love with this chick. Decided to have a kid. Had a kid. $12 years ago. So when I was 28. But it took me like we broke up when my daughter was a year and a half. I broke up with her. And so what, I was like 30 when that happened. And yeah, the next like year and a half, 2 years, I kind of had a mental breakdown. Yeah. Well, when I was 33, I made a demo album. When my daughter was a baby, and then I made an album when I was like 33. I had this awakening when I was like 33, and so like I fucking decided to just go for it. I tried the systems way first, though. I gave it the benefit of the doubt, and I got like this good job and all this shit, but nah, same shit. Problems with authority. Challenging authority. I think it was more authority's problem with me, but so then so what? So I'm 40 now. So in 2018, so my last job I was a supervisor coordinator of a manufacturing line, surface mount technology electronics. So I got fired from there wrongfully, and then I collected EI for like 10 months, maximum EI, almost. And then after that I started MC Frosty. Yo. Yeah, so I made Go Frost Yourself right around then. My demo. I remember giving the CD out to coworkers and stuff like that. I did not write Radioactivity Rap. No, that is actually MC Frosty. I don't know how it got put under MC Frosty. At some point he must have made a name change or something. But I guarantee you that is not trademarked, MC Frosty, and I am the verified artist on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. I am the verified MC Frosty. So anybody can actually release something under the name MC Frosty. I think there's some other songs on there that aren't mine, or that are somebody else's. Oh, that's my roommate Mitchell. So yeah. So I kind of like I adhere to like some personal standards and stuff, and that doesn't really like always go well with other people, but it's better to be open and honest and communicative and let people know what your problems are. And if they fuck you over or they do you wrong, then give them the opportunity to apologize and make it right or whatever. And if they don't, you have to teach them why they can't act that way. That's one. If it's, you know what I mean. If it's substantial to affect you, I guess. Which normally doesn't. It's not just words. Words don't provoke that kind. Normally, words don't provoke that kind of response in me. Talking shit really is just. But like it depends. If you accuse me of something, those kind of words, I do not. Like if you accuse me of something I didn't do, of something serious that I didn't do, those kind of words, they don't, not that they hurt, but they will provoke a response from me, generally. Like Reformed Stoic accused me of being involved in some kind of like criminal conspiracy against him or something like that. So that was like kind of part of the reason why I wanted to do a diss track against him. Was if you want to play this game, then we can play this game. And then I got inspired by Gamble calling his dad, the conversation that Gamble had with his dad. That was fun. I should make some coffee. I'm thirsty. Does coffee really quench that thirst? No. Water. When did the blue hair start and why? Okay, so I needed something to get people's attention. Okay, so I figured hair dye was pretty good. Okay, I wanted something that people can recognize me by. So then it was about choosing the color. So it blue is my eye color and always pretty much been my strongest.
Summer Rain donated $2 through Super Chat. A little rain cloud with rain for Frosty.
Thank you. Very gracious. Very generous. Much appreciated. So I chose blue because it matched my eyes. But also, the reasoning behind all of that and even giving a shit, okay? Let me just bring up the rule book here. Okay. So it's actually the 9 satanic sins. Okay? I apologize. It's not the rule book. It's the 9 satanic sins. So, the 9th satanic sin is lack of aesthetics. Okay? This is the physical application of the balance factor. Aesthetics is important in lesser magic and should be cultivated. It is obvious that no one can collect any money off classical standards of beauty and form most of the time, so they are discouraged in a consumer society. But an eye for beauty, for balance, is an essential satanic tool and must be applied for greatest magical effectiveness. It's not what's supposed to be pleasing, it's what is. Aesthetics is a personal thing, reflective of one's own nature, but there are universally pleasing and harmonious configurations that should not be denied. So, I got blue hair. Pathondo, what up? I don't know, what makes 72 hot dogs satanic? So I was looking for a harmonious configuration, okay? Now I believe in, like, I have a very like energistic point of view of like existence, okay? And like the belief system. And like, yeah, magic fits into that. So I believe that like getting people's attention is kind of like getting a hold of some of their personal energy. It's like getting the people to notice you first, though, and you know, like, it's just it like opens the door for additional connection, as long as they spark it with this, as long as something weird sparks it. It didn't have to be blue. It could have been anything weird, but blue's pretty rare, I'll admit, and it matches my eyes, kind of. Not this particular shade, I'd say, but I shaved it off that first night at Landon's, grew it back, and then we shaved it off recently. And now this is growing it back the third time. It seems to work pretty good when I dye it. Well, check. Ooh.
No Name donated $3 through Super Chat.
Thank you. Very gracious. Very generous. Much appreciated. Am I going back tomorrow? I think I should. I don't know what I should do there, though. I can just sit down and watch the music. I don't even know if I can smoke weed in there or what. But what are we going to do tonight? I feel like I need to do something. Streamlabs announces web-based video. Ooh, what's that? Web-based video editor for Oslo. Add transitions, sound effects, video effects, and more. Even edit videos on low-spec hardware. Ew. Oslo. Trim my beard. Maybe. I'm pretty tired. I don't even know if I can take over the stream from my fucking prison. I don't need to go out. What would I'd be going out to get some fucking. I'd be going out to get some fucking caffeinated drinks. I can just make some coffee. Why would I go out and get? Why would I go out and get energy drinks? It's just silly.
Summer Rain donated $2 through Super Chat.
Thank you very much, Summer Rain. Summer Rain, very gracious, very generous. How stoned am I, Daisy Piggy Wiggy? I don't know. It's been a fairly long day. I'm more tired than stoned, I would say. Coffee would be good. I can make it. Do I got my big coffee mug? I think I do. Do what? I don't think I do. I do have it. I don't remember the top of it is though.
No Name donated $3 Canadian through Super Chat.
Thank you very much. Very gracious. Very generous. Much appreciated. Merci. Thank you. Creamer will clog my arteries. Probably cause kidney stones too, dude. But that makes a damn good coffee right there, bud. Great purchase. $20. Coffee whenever I want. I'll make a fucking whole pot. Easy brew. Adam S. What up? This man leads a wild life. I used to, man. I'm toning down. You know, I'm trying to run for mayor. Trying to make a difference for the people of Cornwall, Ontario. Trying to promote growth and improvement. But not necessarily in the salaries of city employees. I think they're fucking ridiculously high for our fucking city. And who the fuck pays that shit? And not me. I mean, I guess I do it indirectly because my landlord pays the property taxes and all that fucking shit, you know? But, not exactly. Mayor makes over 55 grand a year. I am 40 years old this year. I will win. Well, I meditated last night. I told the universe what I want. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's benefits too. It was pretty good meditation. It was pretty good meditation. The meditation music I put on was for like, except for lucid dreaming, and like there were times when I was feeling like vibrations, but the lights were fucking with me. I couldn't really let go. And then like by the time I turned the lights off, it was like just I was kind of like past that phase of like just like being like just relaxed. It was just, 40 is the new 37 and a half. People make too much of a big deal about age, I think. It's really state of mind. I mean, there's physical aspects, you know, like my baldness and whatever, but like youthfulness is more important than youth. Age is a word, not a number. Like, I think with age, older age comes experience. Most of the time. I think experience is worth something. But it's not experience is worth something to me. My experiences are worth something to me, but my experiences are not necessarily worth anything to you or anyone else. Just because I learned something from that experience doesn't mean that you should learn the same thing from it. Like, that you should learn anything from my experience. There's so much of that bullshit going on, you know, like, oh, I did this and I know, and you know, but you're wrong because I know, and pretty hot. Do I get crazy ass dreams? Not really. What up, Matthew Collins? Not really. Fresh cup of Joe. If you would have known what you know now, if you would have known now what you knew back then. What you know now, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Because there's no way to learn if you don't make mistakes. Four by four. Well, I put three big table teaspoons of each in, but this is a pretty big fucking coffee, so I would actually say it's like double strength. It's hot though, hot as fuck. Life is one big experiment. Perhaps. I think that I view my life as a series of small experiments. Where the weed at? A little bit out there, but it's probably Nancy's. What up, Eddie M? I could maybe fill another little bowl. But thank you. It is blue. Blue. I had that in my mouth when I first said this. Should we go for a walk? Let me see if I can figure this shit out. With Prism. Give me a sec. Wait. Okay, well, this one's here. I don't have a lighter. Degrees at 10 p.m. It seems like it's 18 degrees outside right here, well, in Celsius. So it's pretty hot today, though, for us. I walked like the whole city. Fuck, I had to walk to fucking get my ID. Got my ID today. They'll mail it to me in like 6 weeks, and I got. I had to walk to like the north end, get my hair dye. There's only this one beauty spot that I know of. Sally's Beauty has all the manic panics. Lala or Nano? Probably Lala. Yeah, I was watching Tessie the other night, and she was like rating. She was rating all the IP2 streamers out of 10. All the dudes. Like, not she was like, not that she would date any of them, but she said if she had to rate them, she was rating them all. It was funny. No, she didn't rate me. I'm not that big, dude. She was rating all like the big names. Grace the presence of Queen Tessie. Nah, she's been on fucking Dr. Phil, dude. I'm just a dude from Cornwall, man. I didn't realize she's only 20 though. She's pretty young. That made me like realize the naivety in a lot of things she says. But I mean, her whole thing's like pretty much an act, I would think almost. But there's a lot of naivety there, I believe. I watch her. I watch her sometimes, and she's funny. Oh, she's funny. I laugh. She's got that, and I don't think she's not stupid. I think she's fairly intelligent. She acts stupid, but I don't think she is stupid. Did I bang a dude today? No. Jose Hitchhiking Across America has decent streams. That's cool. I couldn't do that. Tessie's a character, yeah. She's funny though. So I'll give her that. I find her amusing. Entertaining, I guess is the best way. Brainworms. Oh, thank you. Thanks for checking me out. I realized that was happening, so I turned sub mode off. I usually have sub mode on, but I don't know who's doing it for sure. If I had to guess, it's Daniel Tryhard, but I don't know this for a fact. He's spammed me a few times inappropriately in the past. Probably just trying to help me out, or just watch and see how many people come back in. He's doing his own analytics of his own work. I don't know. Guy almost got me killed by the Ukrainian internet mafia. Regular Joe Travels, what up? Ayo. We just chilling. I'm thinking about going out. I haven't figured out how to transfer from Streamlabs to Prism Live yet. I think if I just put in the RTMP key or whatever and whatever, it should work. Was spamming hard in there. The only person who's done that I know of is Daniel Tryhard. Well, thank you. I'm blushing because people are checking me out. Ooh. Oh, it's coffee. Because they're complimenting my hair. All-nighter. I shouldn't do an all-nighter. I just made some coffee. Maybe we'll go for another walk. I mean, it's fucking pretty late. The bars is closed at 2, so there could be people walking the streets. What bar to go to, though? What bar area to go to? Scope out some fucking bar people leaving the bar. I'm gonna have to figure out this fucking shit though. I should probably smoke the rest of this weed. White Tupac gave me some fat drinks. Like those are big drinks. Still kind of feeling it. I should drink some water too while I'm fucking. Okay, I gotta light this weed from the cigarette. I am located in Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. Just north of Messina, New York. At the Cornwall International Bridge. Alongside the Mohawk territory of Akwesasne. I don't know how they're going to loosen things up here. Make sure you're vaccinated. I'm not. Six 1-3 the wall. I don't have a lighter, so it's it's almost like Barotok's concept, I guess. But now this fucking thing's gone, so I'd have to light another smoke. But whatever. I described it. His coffee is still like fucking steaming. It's like it's too hot to drink still, bro. Gotta put some water in it, I suppose. So the new development in the MC Frosty show, Regular Joe Travels, is that I am attempting to run for mayor in my city of Cornwall, Ontario. This has been something that's been brewing for years, and it just seems like now is the right time. I intended on doing this a few years ago. I talked about it, but then just recently I realized that the opportunity was there, and I thought I missed out on it, to tell you the truth. But the nomination date is actually coming up under a month, and I was going to run against the previous mayor. That was my goal. Was to run against the previous elect, Bernadette Clement, who was the first female of color to be mayor in Ontario. And but she vacated her position when she got offered to be part of the Canadian Federal Senate, which is appointed by the Liberal Party, which is in power. So she got a major promotion, basically politically. So she gave up her seat as the mayor of Cornwall. And I was like, I don't really care about running against these other guys. But I think it's just a good time now. I think it's a good time to do it. So we're trying it. I got to get 25 signatures to endorse me for nomination as a candidate. And then I can start the campaign, I believe. But it's Jordan Pops for mayor, not MC Frosty for mayor. I don't know if I can run the campaign as MC Frosty for mayor. I don't think, because it's not my legal name, I don't think I can, like, but maybe I can. It's not to win the election. It's going to be intended to be a blatant publicity tool. So I think I'm going to get a little more eyes on me. I think it's going to be hilarious. I think that at bare minimum, I'll be able to use this platform to bring a little bit of joy into people's lives through, like, basically a giant farce of a campaign. But there is some serious elements to it as well. Like, I'm likely going to be calling out some cops, specific cops, during this campaign. And if anybody gives me a fucking platform to talk, such as the news, the local newspapers, local maybe TV channels are going to want to have us a fucking interview. I don't know. Not that anybody watches that shit. But those would be opportune moments for me to express myself. And the blue hair just adds to the entire well, recognizability of me. Like, anybody who sees a picture of me and hears that I'm running for mayor is gonna be like, "What? He has blue hair? He's running for mayor?" Like, that's probably the first thought of many conservative minds, you know. If I win, we will cross that bridge when it comes. I'm going to try and make some campaign promises, or like I don't know. How can you make a? I don't even know how the shit works, bro. Like, I don't even know how the municipal shit fucking works. Like, I'll figure it out. But the ideas I'm going to campaign on are a municipal minimum wage to combat the inflation right now, and also to promote growth and people actually staying here, perhaps for a little bit extra, like, money or something. Maybe stimulate some economy or something. Like, secondly, try and figure out a way to have electronic votes, secure electronic voting for municipal elections. Start off there. They definitely have the technology to do it. They're verifying people's vaccination statuses just recently. You can verify a vote, but you're in fucking teeth. Acer, what up? Oh, thanks, man. That's cool. Nice. Tony what up, Earth Bull? Tony what am I pushing? Nothing. Pushing rhymes like white. Yeah. So I would become a different person. So here's what I believe is going on, is that there is a system in place. Okay, there are systems in place. There's the city council, which are elected. Okay, I think there's 10 councilors, and then I think there's the mayor. Okay, and then there's an entire corporate board of administrators and division managers and all the people who actually run the city. Okay, and you know, have people reporting to them, and you know, like, they're like the top of the chain of that department, and all the workers underneath, and all that shit. I've already checked it out. That's what it is. But I anticipate there's all kinds of projects already in motion. There's got to be an agenda or a strategic plan, which they do have a strategic plan listed on the corporate the city website. I haven't read it. But they must be working in some direction. Here's my problem. The city has not grown in I don't know how long, significantly or otherwise. Like maybe 1,000 people in the last 20 years or something, I'm going to say. 2,000, from 46,000 to 48,000 maybe. The budget keeps rising. This makes no sense to me. How can your budget rise if your tax base, if your population of your tax base is not rising? That means you're taxing people more. This is not correct. Taxing people to pay city employees more. I'm guessing. I'm going to take a wild guess right now. If I was to look at the median salary of a city employee, it's going to be well over the city average, the median average for the city. I would, or even the mean. The mean is the average. The median is the middle point. But either one. Robot Andy, what up? The baked beans were good. They had some corn in them, and they were good. But they were like, I don't know. I could have made that shit. I couldn't have made those ribs. They were good. They were 7 out of 10. Sauce could have been better, and the ribs could have been better. Could have been meatier. It could have been fucking. They could have fallen off the bone easier. It's good. How will I grow Cornwall? Well, I believe one aspect that could encourage people to stay here or people to move here could be the incorporation of the municipal minimum wage. Secondly, I would like to look into amalgamating with the outlying areas. Maybe develop a ward system for voting. Expand council. And expand the projects at that exact same time. Expand the projects to extend like city assets like the sewer system and all that. Save money by having the Cornwall Police absorbed by the OPP. Get rid of the Cornwall Police completely. And have policing services handled by the Ontario Provincial Police. Down with the OPP, yeah, you know me. Tommy McKay makes 15 times more than a person on welfare in the city, okay? I wasn't even on welfare when I dealt with him. I was making less, okay, but I was living with my mom for free, okay? While she had cancer. So, you think these guys are going to do anything that jeopardizes their fucking little fucking pension and their little fucking gold mine? No. You think they're going to stick their neck out for someone who's like a little piece of shit that brings in fucking 8 or 9 grand from the government? Or less? No. That's the problem. You know what I mean? It's like, like the cops, like, they have to decide whether to pursue charges and shit like that, right? Which then actually generally inflicts more societal cost, right? You gotta pay the judge. You might have to pay a public defender or at least a prosecutor. You gotta bring it to the crown, who is like basically the DA around here. You got all these fucking government things all these guys are now getting paid by the hour to deal with like this, whatever this bullshit, a chick hitting her white rapper brother in the eyeball or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like, what? This guy's not even on welfare? Fuck him. We'll protect the government. We'll protect the government worker who makes $80,000 a year. That ain't right though. But I bet you that type of shit happens a lot. And that keeps most people down, I think. I think that's a, Ottawa is an hour north of Cornwall. It's about 1 million people. If you take all the outlying areas, like Nepean, Canada, Gloucester, Cumberland, all these areas. But Montreal is bigger, and it's the same distance, but it's to the east. It's an hour to the east. But there's like 3 million people there, I think. But everything's bigger. Everything's bigger in Montreal. It's just a bigger city. That's what I'm saying, Acer. That's what I'm saying. And they get away with it, right? Who's going to challenge them? It takes time and money to fucking challenge them. All the challenges that I've looked into, like the ones that went to the OIPRD, they had like out of all the cases, I don't remember exactly how many, but there was only one that the complainant actually won. And I was like, what? You're telling me that the cops only did one bad thing? No. So what I'd like to do is continue exposing my personal situation and holding those accountable. If I manage to somehow inflict some influence throughout this potential platform to run for mayor. .88 kilometers and Montreal 106. That's must be right. That would be correct. Oh yes, I would assume so. Okay. It's 1:45. Should like just go roam the streets? Pretty fucking whatever. Well, let me just see what I can do here. Am I going to Ribfest tomorrow? Probably. Good math, no math tonight. Okay, let's see if I can do a correct transition from Streamlabs on the laptop to Prism Live on the phone. Let's see if we can do it. I don't know. Let me just check. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, guys. We're gonna see if this fucking works. I just set the RTMP server up on Prism. Let's see what happens. Okay, that didn't work. Transmission unstable due to a weak network connection. That didn't work. Oh. Sorry, guys. Unstable due to a weak connection. What the fuck? How the fuck did that happen? Well, I guess I'll start a new stream, guys. Twin Galaxies. Audio, then shaved beard. What? Almost a 3K sub Andy. Really? Okay, so I can do I mean, like, I'll just go for a walk, I guess, guys. Fuck it, let's just go. It's just 2 o'clock in the night. Maybe we'll, whatever. It's just... Yeah. Okay, guys, let's start a new stream. Is it? Did it? Yeah, it did. Second one. Okay, I'll share the link. Second one. Alright, we are over here.